Hey, what's up, YouTubers? Today I'm going to be going over replacing an HDMI port on an Xbox One S. This one's damaged HDMI port. We'll take a look underneath the microscope here. And of course, paramedics gotta go past. So, this is the damaged HDMI port here. This one was pretty damaged, if you ask me. It's probably been ripped out downwards the cable. There's no way that thing's gonna be working. Even the pin bent down there. That's concerning sometimes, you know, when you have the pins bent and they're touching the actual grounding plane. Hey, what's up, Joshua? Welcome. Yeah, so it's never a good sign when you have that pin bented. Let's see. Just hopefully it's not a positive pin. I don't know which one's pins are what, but yeah, you can see. That was pretty pried in there. Hey, what's up, Ollie? So, but I already removed the port on the rework station. So basically just took the input port, place it with the output. What's up, Duck? Pretty simple, straightforward repair. Let's see. Put some flux down here. Hey, what's up? From the ashes. My sinus is messing with me. It's weather changing. Just had snow the other day, which is crazy. Came down pretty good too. Oh, we gotta get exhaust fan going. Must need. So we're gonna tin all these pads. And then we're gonna wick them. Wick them real good. Wick them real good. Alright. Somebody's got to come out with a song for that. Yeah, I figured I'd do a stream. No one's been streaming lately. You guys know why nobody's been streaming? Everybody's just busy. That's probably what it is. Alright, I'm just going to clean up a little bit of this flux here. Yeah, for some reason I always miss Lewis's streams. Yeah, that's how I figured. It's, you know, I mean, certain things, you know, it's just hard to get the streams going sometimes, especially when you get busy. Like, I'm busy, I got a few things to do too, but and then, you know, when you do streams sometimes usually, you know, they don't turn out good, so which sucks. So I'm gonna take a good port right here. I'm gonna put that one in. And what I'm gonna do is just heat this one down. Yeah, I like how he's Paul Daniels setting that up, you know. His last stream was super fast. Works pretty fast. I forget how to. For some reason I can't see that. This off to. I can't get this board to set up right. Yeah, see, trying to get it in line with the camera. Let me see. Turn my airflow up here. Yeah, this could be done with a non-adjustable soldering iron. Duckies. Yeah, it's you'd probably want like a little heavier one, and then a smaller one for the pins to do the pins down here. There we go. We got melt. Oh, we could have a closer look at this, maybe. And you can see that they took up the solder all the pins, but you want to lay them down flat. Yeah, some of these cheap soldering irons are oppressive, if you ask me. Especially the design. No drag soldering going on here. That's for sure. Did he just recently do that review, or I think that was a while ago? The soldering station. Yeah, I would like to get myself like a second. I want to get one of those quicks. I think it'd be neat to have one of those. They seem to work really good. Why I would like it is for over by a hot air or the rework station. That'd be nice. Oh, and we bridged 2Ks there. Alright, so all those pins should be done there. I'll clean it up. Hey, you know what you guys should check out? Check this out. If you guys are really thinking about like getting like you know how like the JVC heats up in 2 seconds? Basically with the using the JVC tip, one of these, some guy, so this heats up in 2 seconds, so when I pull this out, you know, that's already sitting down in the cool down stage, but it heats up in 2 seconds, so I could just, you know, it's already melting. But somebody on YouTube, I came across this video. I don't know who he is. I'd like to give him a shout out with that, but I don't know his YouTube channel. But he actually went and created a base station for the JVC by using just one of these tips, the soldering iron. And what he did is he just basically built a whole a station which kept up with the temperature graph and everything as the same as a JVC, which was pretty impressive if you ask me. And he did it with all like just power converter and some other things. Alright, so those 2 last pins right there, I want to get those a little better. I just like them all looking like that. So I'm going to touch up those 2 last, or the last 3 actually, just to get them a little better. But yeah, I mean, check it out, man. It was pretty impressive. Just, I don't know how you maybe could search for it, Google how to build JVC soldering station. But I can't imagine the parts that he used couldn't be that much. I wonder if you could build it under less than $100 probably. But mainly, the most product you want to go after whatever's cheap enough for the tips. That'd be the best thing. 'Cause these tips ain't cheap right here. $40 a piece. No. Should have just left it. Oh, really? I'd like to see that setup. You got a YouTube video on it? on the bridge for some reason. There, I think they look pretty enough. Yeah, I wonder if there's a OCD thing for electronic people that work on electronics. Try to get the pins right. Yeah, I would like to see that video if you put it up. Let me know when you put it up. I'd like to check it out. So there we go, we got all the pins. And you got non-bridging. And they look pretty. Alright, so now to solder the other side for the ground plane. Hold the casing now. Alright, cool. And you know, this ain't even the right soldering iron for this. That mess. Let's change it out real quick. Busted out the Big Daddy. We're already done with those little tips anyway, so. Have a heck of a desoldering gun. Yeah, desoldering gun. That would be nice to actually. I think that's one of the options I'm gonna choose. They have the station for this, so like the JVC, I could hit this. You get sucked up. So that would be basically they have desoldering stations and guns. Imagine you could build like a little attachment piece. But it ain't cheap. So does anybody have the quick? The hot air station? Yeah. I'd like to get a quick too, Lisa. Just to have an extra hot air station, because if you have your hot air station go down or your soldering station, you're stuck and you can't do nothing, and you're going back and going to old school using either old soldering station, but you can't really do nothing for heat really. You know, you can get away with using other different soldering irons and stuff like that, but for as far as hot air station, you're not going to be using a hot air gun, you know, or a heat gun from a hardware store to be able to do certain repairs. So it would be kind of nice to have a backup one, even try one out, you know. But I see they're comparable to almost a JVC, so must do a good job. I see a lot of streamers now have the quick, and it's nice. Works for them. Oh, really? So that would be, what would that be? US money? That would be, hey, but those cheap, I had a cheap soldering station too. I had the Owie, or whatever, however you pronounce that thing. It was a 3-in-1 station. It had power supply, it had a soldering iron, and had a hot air station, or hot air gun. So the whole thing, it worked good. I've only had to replace the heating element in the soldering gun, or soldering iron, and that was just years later. I had that thing for about, I'm gonna say, I had it for about 7 years. The thing worked pretty awesome. I mean, I had no complaints of it, except the unbearable temperature. Sometimes, you know, the temperature, the heat, the hot air station, and the soldering iron sometimes would fluctuate, where it would get either too hot or too cold. You know, you can never get the right temperature really, which was kind of hard to work with. But I got by with it until there was some other, you know, innovations coming into the market. Really never knew about JVC until I started seeing them popping up. And then with the JVC, you know, you do I did 30-day trial just to see how it worked, you know, the hot or soldering station, and I liked it so much, and I bought the hot air station for it, which the hot air station is more expensive than the soldering station, which I don't understand, especially when you get one of those quicks for a couple $100 now. They need to come down on the price of the JVC hot air station, honestly, because I think the interface and everything with the soldering station is a lot better technology than what's in the heat gun. So that gives you guys a little insight about that. But if they would have had the quick, I would have probably definitely got the quick. And you know, the feature of the stacking the components, you know, the JVC on the top and the bottom is a no-brainer, actually. Alright, so now we just need to put some thermal paste on it and test it. Yeah, $20 for a hot air. Yeah, you really don't have to, you know, I mean, there's some equipment out there that works, and if you know how to use it right, and you know the temperatures and how it fluctuates from hot to cold, you can get away with using the stuff for sure. Yeah, the interface is a pain in the butt. The newer JVC, that's a garbage interface. Like, they went to this interface down here. You guys can see the bigger screen, the little small buttons for the hot air, which that's going to be a, you know, if they did the panel, the big panel like this, like they did, and then had the big buttons, just two easy, simple, 3-button interface, which would be awesome. So JVC, if you're watching this video, you guys need to get rid of these little small buttons on your new hot air station. For sure, they need to get rid of that stuff. Alright, I just need to clean the top off, thermal paste. Test it, hope everything's good, because you know, that pin was grounding out pretty good in there, so hopefully didn't mess up any diodes or yeah, I'd like to see those mods on the stations. That's what a lot of people are doing now. Alright, so we got thermal paste on it. And a good old trusty X clamp. Alright, so we got the X clamp on there. One of these get these seated in. You gotta get the back seated in first. Then the front. Alright. That's funny, Polly. Harder just to do the work. Oh, cover your ears. Alright, so we got that. Okay. Alright, we got that in. We can put the power supply in. I don't know why they went to this design on this power supply. Alright, CD drive's in there. Put the hard drive. What the heck is going on here? There we go. There's these grounding pads here on the case. You want to get those in there between the two. Put the cover on. I don't know who came out with this design, man. Try to get these screws all lined up and everything. Big pain in the butt. Alright. You got it lined up. That's funny, Paulie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, man. It's crappy design. How I mean, compared to taking the first Xbox apart, it was easy. This one, for some reason, they decided they want to make it so you a little bit more difficult for the repair community. I mean, you have to line the power supply, or yeah, what would be the power supply, and then the hard drive assembly. It's not even the right screw. Those ain't even the screws. Now the X-clamp screws. So what's the temperature where you guys are at? Where you guys located? What's the temperature? Here in Racine, Wisconsin, I think it's 39 degrees, but feels like 32. Hopefully you guys didn't get snow like we did here. 68. Oh wow. That would be nice. Nice, perfect bike riding weather. Alright, now all we have to do is test it. Get a power cord hooked up somehow here. Long sleeves, yeah, 68. Could be kind of chilly too, but perfect temperature is 72, 75. Yeah, when I lived in Vegas years ago, when I was a teenager, man, that was some hot weather there, let me tell you. You'd have CDs, you know, you'd have actually like CD covers melting together in the car. It's crazy. Never leave your CD book in a cover in a car. Alright, so I should be able to record here. Okay, now we can power it up and see if we get video. And we got video. I don't know, there's no way to show you guys that. Xbox One. Why'd they not put Xbox One S at the bootloader? Alright, we're at the home screen. I don't know if there's a game inside. No. Alright, so yeah, this is SSS repair. Lucky that probably wasn't one of the positive pins that were grounding out. And some people leave the console plugged in still after damaging the port, which could cause further damage to the actual board itself, destroying usually a power management chip or a diode on the board by grounding out. And I've seen it happen with the PlayStation 4s, a couple Xboxes, not really much with the Xboxes, but for some reason it's a big common problem, people damaging their ports, unfortunately. That's basically is just as worse, almost like spilling water on your laptop almost in a sense. But I hope you guys liked the stream. Success repair HDMI port on an Xbox One S. Hope you guys liked the video. If you guys get a chance, give this a thumbs up and subscribe. And I appreciate you guys all stopping in for the stream. Yeah, I might do another stream later. I got a few other things to do. I got some iPhones I gotta upgrade the memory on. A couple of those. So I might possibly do a stream on that. I'm not sure. But thanks for stopping in, you guys. You guys take it easy. Thanks for watching.